I think this is one of the biggest video blocks. And the reason why we're talking about mindset is it's so easy to talk a lot about strategy, and we'll touch on strategy. But what I find with so many business owners, and I've worked with so many different types, that like 20% of the problem is actually like strategy, but the other 80% is their mindset and how they're approaching it. And when it comes to perfectionism, there's really three different types of ways that it shows up. There's the appearance perfectionism of my office or my home is a mess, or I'm not really done up today, or I look really tired, or I haven't done my hair right. Like the list can go on, or even just being insecure about our appearance. And then it can also be like the performance of our content. Like, oh, if it didn't go well, or if I didn't get engagement, or all these things didn't happen from just one piece of content, then it wasn't perfect. It wasn't worth posting. I want to archive it, right? Like, I think we've all done that before. And then there's like the actual content of like, it's not perfectly edited, or I didn't get the lip sync right, or I didn't say something perfect to camera, or whatever, like the lighting wasn't great. We can like nitpick our content and ourselves and our content, and all from the best intention of we are creating brands as creators, as business owners, and we want to represent our best selves, right? We want to create content that's worth people's time. And that's really where this idea of perfectionism comes from. But I think what really helped me is realizing that perfectionism doesn't actually help us create better video content. Right? Like perfectionism is actually the block that's in between us just like actually showing up consistently and actually just posting the story, no matter what the lighting looks like and no matter what our background looks like. And when I actually think about imperfect content, is that's the type of content that connects us with people. Like we're at the end of the day not trying to connect with brands. We're trying to connect with other people on this other side of these social media apps. And so when I'm showing up exactly as I am, people are able to like connect with those things and build relationships. And I think like through all the things we've gone through over the past 3 years and gone through it literally on social media, it's shown that people weren't looking for perfectionism. They were just looking for real people to connect with. And I think that's really where the authenticity comes in, right? Of like show up authentically. But I really think it means like just show up exactly as you are, real, unperfect, knowing that you can still get results, you can still build community, you can still get growth on the other side of that. And from my own personal experience, I remember because I started my business so young, I had just so many thoughts if I wanted to look older and look like there were more people in part of my business. And like, I literally felt like I had to put a button-down shirt on when I was going on stories. Like, this is like a true story. I was like, I'm pulling out the button-down shirt every time I was on stories. And of course, there's nothing wrong with button-down shirts. But now if you look at my content, like I'm in my matcha, I'm in my comfy home clothes, like I'm walking around in my garden, like I'm just being fully me without feeling like I need to perform or look a certain way to do that. So this block is a really, really tough one, but getting through it really can help you just like start being more consistent with your content.